40 years ago, just a few days before Christmas in 1985, the foundation of our dream home was poured here at Earls Hill. What began as empty land and muddy tracks would soon become one of the most remarkable self-built communities in Cumbernauld. In the early 1980s, Cumbernauld Development Corporation, the CDC, launched an ambitious initiative, self-build schemes for the public. The first was in Condorat, tucked behind the Dalshannon Farm restaurant. Then came Balloch, which was developed in collaboration with Walker Homes, expanding from Balloch 1 all the way to Balloch 8, or possibly even Balloch 12. In 1984 to 1985, CDC opened 2 new areas for bidding. There were nearly 60 plots in total. The asking price was offers over £10,000. Bidders would submit a list of their preferred plots along with their offered price. CDC would work through the list, selecting successful buyers one by one. The highest plots went for more than £16,000 and the lowest was £10,167. The building cost of a full house, including the land, was just over £30,000. For the residents of Earls Hill at that time, it was a stroke of luck that would shape the next 4 decades of our lives. At that time, to help the new plot owners, CDC made a clever move, offered them temporary houses to rent. That gave the option to the new owners to sell their existing homes and raise the funds needed to build their new ones. It worked beautifully, and soon, construction began. With construction came community. We were all in the same boat, moving from small semis with tiny gardens to large plots and large houses. We regularly had to build with our own hands. It was exciting and terrifying. But Earls Hill was full of resourceful people. Ricky Malloy at number 8 had access to plumbing, heating and bathroom fittings. Bill at number 33 could get electrical supplies, cables, switches, sockets, switchboards and anything we needed. Austin Reed at number 15 had access to companies supplying extractor fans, central heating systems and components. And me, Salah at number 23, I became the unofficial consultant engineer, especially when technical things got stuck or when the building control officer came knocking. Life here wasn't just about building houses. It was about raising families in what was, at the time, one giant construction site. Most of our kids were under 10. The streets were unfinished, muddy and full of adventure for the young tribe. The children wore wellies almost permanently. They were always mucky, so much so that front doors were strictly off limits. Every child knew the rule, boots off at the back door before you were allowed in. Their favourite playground was the street corner at number 25. There they held mini tournaments in football, tennis and even skateboarding. And every good tournament needs a first aid officer. Ours was George McCormack from number 10. If a child scraped his knee, they went straight to George for a plaster. The only problem was, all the other children wanted a plaster, just to match the injured devil. George had to decorate all the kids with a plaster. George had to buy packets of plasters by the dozen. Even after the last roof tiles were laid and the final inspections passed, the spirit of Earls Hill didn't fade. We celebrated together, street parties, barbecues and even venturing into doing the gay Gordons at Cumbernauld Village Community Hall. Those moments kept the bonds strong. Over the years, some of the original builders moved on and new families arrived, and with every new arrival, Earls Hill continued to grow, evolve and strengthen. The newcomers didn't just buy houses, they brought fresh energy, new friendships and new stories. they added their own chapters to the history of this circle. Today, Earls Hill is a blend of those who built it and those who chose it, and both are equally important. Whether you laid the first bricks or arrived decades later, you are part of what makes this place home. Today, Earls Hill stands not just as a neighbourhood, but as a testament to what people can build when they support one another. A community born from mud, hard work, shared worries and shared laughter. 40 years on, the foundations we laid in 1985 have become more than houses. They've become homes.